Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Star Trek: Deep Space Nine's 20 Best Episodes Ranked. Deep Space Nine is one of the most acclaimed Star Trek shows. Thanks to its mature direction, and many of its best episodes reflect this darker tone. Star Trek: Deep Space Nine is acclaimed for its darker and mature approach, and its 20 best episodes perfectly combine the core ideals of Star Trek with a more complex morality. DS9 broke the mold of Gene Roddenberry's original vision to rebuild Star Trek with contemporary relevance. Swapping a starship for a space station, Deep Space Nine was able to explore the impact of Starfleet's decisions on a micro and macro level. Many of DS9's best episodes involve putting a fresh spin on a well-worn Star Trek trope, or interrogating the personal costs of maintaining the utopian vision of Starfleet and the Federation. Avery Brooks' Commander Sisko was immediately a brand new type of Star Trek protagonist. A grieving widower and devoted father, he had to juggle duties beyond those expected of him by Starfleet. Sisko begins Star Trek: Deep Space Nine disillusioned, but swiftly finds a renewed purpose. The character arc of Sisko and Star Trek: Deep Space Nine's cast of characters was one of the great successes of the show, and often provided depth to episodes that could be lightweight and disposable if they were done elsewhere in the Star Trek franchise. Star Trek: Deep Space Nine's pilot episode sets the show up perfectly. It retains many elements from the likes of Encounter at Farpoint and Where No Man Has Gone Before, by having Commander Benjamin Sisko justifying human existence to beings of enormous celestial power. However, it also swiftly distances itself from traditional Star Trek, with the thinly veiled conflict between Sisko and Captain Picard, Patrick Stewart. In setting the series on an orbital location, DS9 established itself as a Star Trek show that would live with the consequences of its characters' decisions. Avery Brooks is immediately charming as a protagonist, smoothly working out the best way to interact with the diverse range of characters both under his command and protection on DS9. Little Green Men. Although Star Trek: Deep Space Nine has a reputation as one of the darker Trek shows, it always knew when to lighten the mood. Case in point, the Season 4 episode Little Green Men, in which Quark, Armin Shimerman, Rom, Max Grodenchik, and Nog, Aaron Eisenberg, end up at Area 51 in 1947. Area 51 was part of the cultural zeitgeist in the 1990s thanks to The X-Files and Ray Santilli's faked alien autopsy video. So it was great to see Star Trek take such a unique and comic approach to this iconic location and potential paranormal mystery. It's the best of DS9's Ferengi comedies, as Quark senses an incredible opportunity for profit, even if it would completely change the course of human history. Past tense. Star Trek: Deep Space Nine smartly used time travel to shine a light on where society was headed if the social inequality of 1990s America was left unchecked. Stranding Sisko, Dr. Bashir, Alexander Siddig, and Lieutenant Jadzia Dax, Terry Farrell, in 2024, it showed the United States had adopted a dehumanizing policy of housing its homeless and disenfranchised populace in walled-off sanctuary districts. Sisko and Bashir's presence in the past accidentally jeopardized their future when they derailed a crucial turning point in Star Trek social history. DS9's Bell riots were key to leading to a more humane and egalitarian response to social inequality. Sadly, in 2023, past tense is still a painfully relevant Star Trek story. Inquisition. Star Trek: Deep Space Nine Season 5 completely changed Dr. Julian Bashir, Alexander Siddig, for the better, revealing that he'd been replaced by a changeling imposter before exposing the real Julian's genetic augmentations. While this may have been a lot to take in, It laid the groundwork for Inquisition, in which he was accused of espionage. It's a challenging episode that plays on the audience's recent suspicions about Bashar, bringing a level of ambiguity to the story being told. When it's revealed to be an elaborate simulation by shadowy Starfleet Organization Section 31, there's a genuine sense of relief that Bashar's character hasn't been changed further. Thanks for watching.